Hey friends, welcome to Inside and Out Yoga and Meditation, where every day we help you reach your highest potential inside and out. My name is Colin, and I'm your meditation guide. Last week we talked about connection to the mind, and this week we're talking about connection to the body. And we're talking about it for a similar reason. So last week we connected to our mind so that we could see the nature of our thoughts, we could see the nature of how we were coloring our reality. And this week, by connecting to our body, we're going to learn to connect with our feelings. Because I personally think that they're called feelings because we feel them in our bodies. Feelings, they're like a physical sensation. You feel them. You feel anger in your body the same way that you would feel if you were punched in the gut or if someone would rub their arm on your forearm. You feel these things. And when we learn to connect to our body, we learn to feel these feelings. And when we feel these feelings, we can label these feelings. And when we label these feelings, we can listen to them. Because just the same as physical sensations are kind of alarm bells that are telling you, listen up, something's happening, so are your feelings. If you're angry, it's your body telling you that you feel scared or you feel threatened or you feel wronged. If you are sad or if you're anxious, it's your body telling you that it wants to change something. And if you don't feel that feeling, notice it, and listen to the alarm bell, then you'll go on just reacting to that feeling without even realizing it. If you're angry, you'll lash out at someone. If you're anxious, you'll walk around in this kind of tense, bound up state. But if you notice the feeling and you name it, then you can listen to it. And you can say, what am I angry at? Okay. Is there anything I can do about this? Yes or no. Move on from there. Same with anxiety, same with sadness, same with all of the feelings. Same with joy. If you feel joy in your body, you can recognize it and be like, wow, I'm so happy. Great. So, similar to last week, you may not have any great epiphanies in this practice, but it's building the groundwork for a connection with your body so you can notice feelings as you go through your life. You can notice, oh, I feel scared right now. I know what scared feels like. I feel that somewhere in my stomach, kind of shooting up my esophagus. You know what that feels like in your body. So, we're going to do a very simple body scan practice. We're not going to try to relax anything. We're not going to send any gratitude or any smiles or any of that stuff that we've done before. We are literally just going to notice. And we're going to be as curious and exploratory, whatever it is, as we can be. I'm going to give you a lot of prompts. We're going to be looking for details. We're going to be looking for maybe stories that come with the feelings. And we're just going to notice individual parts of our body and what's there. Just check in, say hello. Maybe to you this looks like a spotlight scanning your body. Maybe it's like Iron Man's helmet and you like see statistics and stuff. Maybe to use Pete Holmes' joke, you got little spies that are going down your spinal column from your brain and checking in. Whatever it is, we're just going to check in and see what's there. So you can be sitting or standing. I'd recommend doing this one lying down. Actually, I'm going to stay sitting just for the visuals of the camera and everything, but you can get in whatever position you find comfortable. Allow your hands to relax, and I would actually recommend closing your eyes for this one. Just take a couple breaths to come into your body. And bring your attention to your feet. Just noticing what's there. Being curious. Maybe seeing, can you notice your feet as a whole? Can you notice individual toes? Can you notice individual bones in the individual toes? And then can you bring your attention back out to your feet as a whole? Do you notice any stories? Like maybe they're tired from a long day's work. Maybe they're dry and they're saying, please put lotion on me. Whatever the story, whatever the feelings, just noticing. And in the same curious nature, bringing our attention up to our ankles. Just seeing what's there. Maybe zooming in, zooming out. And moving up to the lower legs, the calves and the shins. Noticing sensations, maybe feeling the weight on the ground. Maybe noticing some tension. Just being curious. And bringing your attention up to the knees. And just having a field day here. These are a very complex joint with lots of moving parts, and see if you can notice all of the parts coming together. You can feel your shin coming into your knee. You can feel your thigh coming into your knee. You can feel the muscles, the kneecaps. There's a whole array of things to notice just in this area of the knee. Maybe some particularly loud stories coming up about the knee. Wishing that we had better knees. Just noticing. Not judging. And moving up to the upper legs. Hamstrings and the quads and all that. And again, just noticing. Noticing weight, noticing temperature, noticing tension. Seeing if you can notice more detail, less detail. Just exploring your body. Bringing your attention up to the area of the hips. Now there is a whole lot here for you to explore. There's the hip bones, the glutes, all those little tendons, the lower digestive tract, the genital area. Just get curious. There are so many nerve endings in this part of your body. See if you can feel as many as you can find. Coming up to the abdomen. And here you've got several layers of muscle. You can see if you can differentiate between the layers of muscles. Maybe get in touch with the digestive organs underneath all the muscles. Maybe you can feel the base of your spine. Maybe seeing if you can get in touch with your gut. People say, follow your gut. So, gotta be able to listen to it, see what it's saying. And bring the attention up to your torso, to your chest and your back, rib cage. See if you can feel it moving with your breath. Can you feel your lungs breathing inside? Can you notice that one lung is bigger than the other? Do you know which one it is? Can you feel your heart beating? How hard is it beating? How fast is it beating? Are your muscles tense? Are your muscles relaxed? Bringing your attention to the arms and the hands. Noticing how the upper and the lower arm feels different. Noticing the millions of senses, nerve endings firing from the hands, the fingertips, the palms. Seeing if you can differentiate the feeling between the palms and the fingertips. Seeing if you can get a sense for the obscene amount of bones that live in your wrists. Finally, bringing the attention up to the neck and the head. Now, I know there is so much detail to be explored in this area. And this area is so important to be in touch with because our facial expressions communicate things to our brain. So say you're holding tension in your eyebrows and you don't realize it, that's sending a message to your brain that you're a little grumpy. Say that you are frowning and you don't realize it, it's sending a message to your brain that you're frowning, you're a little sad. But if you notice that, you can make a conscious choice to maybe turn the lips slightly upward. Just notice what that does. Maybe even seeing if you can feel your brain. All right, friends, to close out the practice, I've got one more challenge. Try to hold your entire body in awareness at once. Try to feel as much detail as you can from the bottom of your feet up to the top of your head. And to close out the practice, taking in one deep inhale, holding at the top, and imagining that air traveling to all of the cells and the nerves and the tissues that you connected with today, filling your whole body and letting it out. Slowly opening the eyes. Great. So, like I said with our connection to the mind video, this may not have been a huge epiphany for you, but it is laying fundamental groundwork for you to realize how you're feeling in your daily life. This is so important and life-changing, and I hope you do it, and I hope that it gives you great benefits. I'm glad that we did this.